Hello and welcome to the first episode and installment of Mr. and Miss Connections. I'm your co-host Andrew.
And I'm Leilani.
And in this newly formed podcast, we're going to be going into Craigslist on the Misconnections section. We're going to go to random cities and from all different states and cities, and we're going to go to their Misconnections section and just read whatever's there. And, shed some light on love. I mean...
I wouldn't call it love, honestly.
Okay, so... love makes people do weird things. And not saying... Okay, so let's not say love. That's a little too, busy for this, right? That's too busy. It's too... So, basically, the concept of misconnections on Craigslist, if nobody knows it, and you're just paying, somehow just clicked onto this, thank you, by the way. Misconnections on Craigslist is when you go to, a Starbucks or a Target, or even in traffic, and you lock eyes. You see somebody cute, guy or girl, you see somebody cute, and then you, lock eyes with them a couple of times, but you're too scared or shy, or they're doing something, and you don't want to. And then you can't get them out of your mind. You're just what if? What if that perfect angel from the Starbucks line getting that mocha frappuccino was in my life right now, and I talked to him. What could be the future? But guess what? Craigslist was hey, you don't have to miss out on it. Put it on here. Put a random description on the Misconnections. Maybe by some chance. By fate, maybe. Destiny. I don't know if the mic can pick me up that high. But by random fate of destiny, they see it, they kind of remember you, you message, and then you just avalanche from there, and you see what happens. I showed Leilani this a week ago.
Yeah.
And she absolutely was floored by how this is a possible thing.
I'm very, very intrigued by this whole concept. However, I still call bull on it because of the fact that the one person knows about it, obviously, since they're posting, but the other person probably has no idea about it, i.e., me. No idea about this. You were, all gung-ho about it, and you're you have to see this. So, a lot of people probably don't know what this is. So, you're writing about your misconnection, and then the other person's probably oblivious to it, so you're never going to see them again.
But that's where destiny and fate come in, and that's or random chance. But that's what you do. That's what you do for that connection, for that possibility of feeling good. I don't know why I said it that way.
Yeah,
that was random.
Yeah,
that was really weird. I think I'm gonna keep my my inflections.
Inflections?
Yeah, inflections. Don't make this. This
fluctuations or what?
Yeah. I don't know, influx, acid reflux. I'm going to try to...
Inflections? What the hell is inflections?
Okay, well, let's calm down. This is not the podcast to talk about how bad I say things.
They can listen to the other podcast then.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this week we're going to go look at a big major hub of what we think has a lot of misconnections in it. I mean, there's a ton of people. We're going to go to New York for this first episode. Hopefully it's jam-packed with a lot of good stuff. If this seems really off the cuff, guys, it is, because we just literally just pick a place, click on it, and that's just it. It's just, this is...
And then we dissect the hell out of it to see if this person is really that pathetic or is actually truly in love.
We just riff. We do a little riffing.
Riffing?
Like Gryffindor.
Oh, no, stop. No. You don't even like Harry Potter, so don't even make that.
I wouldn't say I don't like Harry Potter, but
you said you did not!
But I don't watch Harry Potter. So, yeah, I don't like Harry Potter anyways.
Yes.
Leave me comments on either YouTube at Angel Cake Entertainment, which is where this podcast will be featured, and on iTunes, hopefully soon, because... we just got to get approved again. We can't just be hey, we're switching over. But it will be approved. So let's get right into it. We're 5 minutes in, so that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
So let's get started. This is New York Missed Connections on Craigslist. The first one is called D-Train at Bay Parkway at 7. Now, these are the clean, crisp titles that we want. Like, this is exactly what you want.
No, we don't.
Okay. So, D-Train at Bay Parkway at 7. I looked like a mess, but you looked like the girl of my dreams.
Jesus.
I saw you nodding off here and there, and I was captivated. Go ahead. If you want to dissect it before I read the whole thing.
So the chick was sleepy as hell on the subway.
Yeah.
And then the guy was getting off on that she was like sleeping.
Okay, well, whoa.
That's kind of rapey.
Whoa, he's not getting off on anything.
Yeah,
He's on the train, all right?
I will. He's about to get off on the train.
But I'm just saying, I mean, you ever watch like a little puppy like falling asleep?
That's a puppy. That's not an animal. I mean, that is an animal. See, I'm getting aggravated already, so.
Guys, this just did. Puppies are not animals.
Shut up. Anyways, just go because, yeah.
Okay, so we'll pick it up from where I left off. I saw you nodding off here and there, and I was captivated.
Captivated.
You are what women should be. You are without a doubt the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. You were wearing...
See, this is what happens when you go into an accent.
All right,
you
calm down.
Mess it up.
I just went into it. The character's coming out.
Oh, no, it's not.
You were wearing white sunglasses and a black dress with a rose pattern. You have long blonde hair and a perfectly angelic face. You had a black purse with a white and red striped interior.
Wait, whoa. He knew the interior of her purse?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the interior. Like, what if the bag's, like, kind of open? It doesn't have a zipper at the top.
Yeah.
Like, you can see what the interior is.
Okay.
But very, very specific. Like, he's, like, studying her.
Exactly.
I don't know how long.
And while she was nodding off, sleeping.
Okay, well, that's the only time you can stare at a woman without being creepy.
Okay, exactly. You're gonna be creepy about it. Oh my god. He's creepy.
Okay, I got a question, but we'll keep going with this.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. I was wearing a black tank top. Ooh, sounds like a winner.
At least you remember she was nodding off.
Well, hold on. This guy's a winner for wearing a black tank top on the bus. Or train, whatever.
Subway.
I don't live in New York. No.
It wasn't? What was it?
He said D-train. He's not getting a sub.
Oh, my bad. My bad!
No, I'm just kidding. It's probably the Subway. I was making a Subway joke. Sandwiches. He would have given her a foot long. Yeah, probably 6 inches. 3? I don't want to talk this guy up. I was wearing a black tank top and a hat with curly pink blue hair and anchor and solar system tattoos.
Wait. He has what hair?
He was wearing a black tank top and a hat. He was wearing just a hat with curly pink blue hair and anchor and solar system tattoos. That was just a jumbled mess of a sentence that doesn't have any commas, but I guess I'm not an English major. I'm on misconnections. I regret not having at least asked you out for a drink. If you're out there, you're everything I've ever wanted. I could wake up to your face and go to sleep by your side. I am only happy to know you're happy without ever knowing who I am and that I can never hurt you.
What the hell does that even mean at the end?
Okay, so basically...
Oh my god, this is a hot mess.
So basically, he's saying that he regrets not asking her out.
Okay.
And that she's everything he's ever thought of as a woman.
Got that.
As a perfect love mate.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he said he could spend forever with her, basically. And he is happy that she's happy, even though she's never met him or knew him. And that he can't ever hurt her. And that's a good thing.
That goes into the whole rapey vibe that I'm getting from him.
So what I get from this guy is like he's he's not like he's an up and coming musician or trying to be.
Why do you think that?
Because the way he like did the wording, like it's like lyrics to a poem, basically.
That doesn't mean he's a musician.
And then like a singer, like a songwriter.
Okay.
All right, calm down. I go to shows and I know.
I'm glad that my voice sounds like I'm on helium. Thank you so much.
Helium. Well, if you have blonde hair and have a purse, meet up with this guy in New York, please.
Wait, you had a question.
I don't remember it.
Nice.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
This guy was to the T's.
No.
All right, let's go to the JFK Airport Diner Terminal 4.
You're sticking to the safe ones.
Oh, man, it's so short. Okay. We met and talked at the Terminal 4 Diner on 3/9/17. That was March.
Jesus.
Like, that's way far away.
See, he probably didn't know about this, and then he just posted it today.
Would love to get to know you better. You talked to her. Right back of what we talked about. Yeah, this was posted 2 hours ago.
That's so vague.
Yeah, that was really vague. I don't like that.
If he just found out about it, I'm sure she doesn't know about it.
Yeah, I don't like that one. That one was weird.
That's horrible.
This one's huge.
That's what she said.
Wow, this one's big. So this one's called Misconnection 24-Hour Fitness Steam Room.
Ugh.
So let's go into this. I'm going to have to censor myself while I'm doing this. We're trying to keep clean lyrics here. Clean. I mean, we're going to be talking about some, like, well, how would you classify it? Like, people are going to be, like, lustful in these. Because they're kind of like, there's going to be some that are like, oh, I'm glad you never met me, and I'm glad I never hurt you. And then there's some that are like, hey, meet me by the gas station.
Well, basically, you have the rated G ones all the way up to the XXX.
Yeah. So I'm just warning everybody now that some of these can get a little risky business if I can classify it by a Tom Cruise movie.
Why would you classify it by a Tom Cruise movie?
Why wouldn't I?
Stank.
So this one says, hey, I'm wondering if I can get in touch with 3 dudes.
This is already beautiful. This is awesome. Go ahead.
Wow, I don't know how to say the rest of the sentence. Hey, I'm wondering if I can get in touch with 3 dudes who met me in the steam room.
Wait, did he say met me?
No. Who met me in the steam room around 10:30 p.m.
So they did the dirty.
I was there for a day pass with my GF when she went upstairs with her friends for running. Yeah, I know. The first sentence of the second paragraph contradicts everything that the first thing talked about.
All right.
But maybe it didn't. Maybe he's like a new age kind of like go with the flow kind of people.
Bye?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe buy a little Pan.
Oh, yeah, true. I forgot about Pan.
Yeah, Peter. So I was there for a day pass with my GF when she went upstairs with her friends for running. And oh my gosh. I have to fix these sentences and then censor myself because he misses like some words.
Yeah.
So it just says, and I took shower. It should be like, and then I took a shower and went inside the steam room. It was really foggy, and I noticed presence of some people. I sat down, and one guy just put his hand on my towel and grabbed my leg.
Third leg?
I just grabbed a leg and said, shh. I put my hand on his leg and found a banana.
Because you bring bananas in steam rooms.
Yeah, it's the optimal place. You gotta keep your electrolytes and your potassium high. You don't want to get a Charlie horse or anything. I was thinking what to do, and he called his 2 other friends and said,
What?
Hey, I got a friend right here. Then I realized I'm one, she is, wow, this is super detailed. So they're doing stuff and they're hoping nobody enters, and my girlfriend doesn't start looking for me. Okay, well, this is okay. Okay, we're gonna stop there.
Man!
I'll send it to you later. That one's really tough. Like, I can't censor anything out and it making sense. Like,
so he's looking for those 3 dudes that they did stuff in?
Basically, to do a Cliff Notes version, they met up. There was 3 guys in there. They do the dirty, and hopefully nobody shows up. Nobody showed up. They all just parted ways, and now he's saying that he is feeling sore from working out. But he's missing some companionship. So
I'm like, well, then ask your girl.
it's like, well, I don't think she can do what he's missing.
There's devices for this.
Well, it's not the same.
I know it's not the same, but still, you gotta work with what you got.
It's not the same. All right. This is
awesome.
This is really tough.
Obviously for that guy too.
Well, ooh. Let's go to the Gramercy Theater.
Oh, I know where that's at.
I don't know. They put a name in there, like somebody's name.
What?
In the title.
So they know that person's name.
That's really. That's sketch right there. That's very sketch.
Should we do them with names in them?
Oh, there's no names in the actual thing, but there's a name on the. I'm just gonna say Gramercy Theater.
Okay.
I was there with friends who are a couple, and I couldn't take my eyes off you. I know you noticed me looking at you, and you seemed flattered. But for some reason that I would be happy to explain, it would have been wrong to do what I wanted to do, which is walk up, introduce myself, and start getting to know you. I'm hoping that the universe does me a big solid, and somehow you see this post and know it is from me and intended for you. That is super. Again, why are these so vague? Like,
but they know her. He knows her name.
Yeah. So
I'm confused.
Okay, so I think the maybe that's his name or her name or its name. I don't know. So normally, I know people are probably confused about this misconnections if they don't know. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to give like a rough idea of where you saw the person, give enough details so the person knows that they could be talking about them, and then they always end it with like, I'm wearing a white shirt. Tell me what you were wearing or what we talked about or what we did. But a lot of these in New York are just like super vague. They're just like, hey, I hope you see this and know it's me, hoping it's you. It's like, what?
He didn't give like a date or anything, or this just
Like no, like there's no real solid information coming from these people, which is making me kind of upset because normally there's information. Like there's over.
Yeah, like that one dude with the steam room. That was a lot of information.
That was a lot of information that really didn't need to be put out there.
It needed to be put out
there. It was like BJ Novak's story. It was like such a very like niche story that didn't need a lot of detail. Just like, hey guys, just wondering.
Some people are gifted with being a storyteller. Some aren't.
This is where the opposite should come in for that longer story in the steam room. He should have been a little bit more vague, while this guy should have had a lot more information about, hey, what's up?
Well, the other guy was just really excited about the experience. So share.
It's too much, man. It's not good. Again, then some. Okay, so and then on some of these misconnections, people don't put that it's a misconnection. They're just looking for somebody.
Then go on a freaking Tinder app. That's free.
Yeah. Go on Tinder, Bumble.
No, Bumble's bad.
Tinder's no better, I don't think.
It's a little bit better.
All right. Doggy Park J. Hood Wright.
What?
We have run into each other twice. You were wearing a white tank top and cargo shorts, both times. Okay, first of all, if you're wearing cargo shorts in 2017, drop it. Like, you're done.
Leave them alone.
No cargo shorts.
Wow.
Your dog is a beautiful, what I think is a pit bull mix. Female, pink collar, big blue eyes. She obeys you with no fault. I can do the same.
Wow.
In addition to being handsome, you're a sweet guy. You gave my dog a treat. The only words exchanged were at the water fountain, so remind me what we said and if you'd like to take the dogs for a walk sometime.
Yeah, that was kind of cute. Except for that whole obeying thing.
I mean, some people like to get freaky.
Obviously.
I mean, again, I just don't know. Like, in addition to being handsome, you're a sweet guy. That's it. That's all that... Tell me what you said at the water fountain. We only exchanged words at the water fountain. Tell me what you said. Like, what if they were like, oh, that's a nice dog you have?
True.
Like...
And I think the person described the dog more than the actual guy.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to get the dog.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know. That one's like more like a 101 Dalmatians kind of thing, where it's like...
Oh, that would be cute, though.
It's already a movie. So yeah, it already happened.
They're going to have it with pit bulls instead of Dalmatians.
No. Just get out of here.
You calm down now.
Calm down. It's Disney.
And?
Alright, there we go. We have another D-Train and a gym one.
I always stay away from the gyms.
Well, it was going to the gym.
Oh, okay.
You were on the way to the gym. D-Train Monday night, 7/10/17. You were on the way to the gym. You looked at me when the train pulled up to the station, and we both looked at each other. When I came inside the train to sit down, I deliberately sat next to you. Have you ever done that move?
Wait,
Public transportation? You, like, saw a cute guy, and then you're like, I'm gonna sit right next to him.
No, I was usually probably freaking out.
You never?
No.
You never did that?
No.
I've done it once.
Well...
College.
You're more outgoing than I am, so that's why.
Yeah, maybe. But still, I mean, the one time I did it, though, I would probably be putting it in the misconnections section on Craigslist. And I would only be very vague. I'd be like, you were a girl with hair. I sat next to you on a bus one time. Tell me what my name was.
You doing that? Wow.
And that's it. Just be like, just tell me.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's 3 sentences. It's just like, hey, you were a girl with hair. I sat next to you once on a bus. Wow. Tell me what my name was. Tell me what color of shoes I was wearing. And hit me up so I know it's you.
This is when you get catfished.
That's what I'm hoping for. Hey, Neve, call me. So I deliberately sat next to you. I took a few glances at my phone, and you made a few smiles. After getting off at the same stop, Atlantic Avenue, we ended up walking the same route, after which I started some conversation with you. I made the suggestion we should get to know each other more, paraphrasing. You asked, do you have a Facebook? I responded with, here is my card instead, and you should contact me. We exchanged handshakes. No, that's not a good start.
Handshakes? Well, if you're awkward and you don't know what to do, I mean, you're not going to hug each other.
Well, not even hug each other, but you could, like, wave. Like, I feel like...
What? Go ahead.
Okay, so you exchange cards and then you give handshakes? That's like a business transaction. Like, see you next week at the water cooler, Bill. And it's like, oh.
Well, they could be doing a business transaction later. But the fact is that...
Bank of America! I'm making a deposit. Or I'm making a withdrawal.
The fact is that maybe you kind of, like, wanted to have that physical interaction, but a hug is too much because you just met each other. So a handshake would suffice.
Also, I feel like this is the downfall of the people that are, like... I don't want to say... The people that are like, oh, Facebook is too in. Like, I can't have a Facebook. Because this is what happens. Somebody asks you... The Facebook is the new phone number for anything. Like... Now, Facebook is a lot more personal than the phone number. If you give the phone number or something, you can only text them. But when you give out your Facebook, you can message them whenever. You can see all their pictures once you've friended. Mm-hmm. You can see who their family is, who all their friends are. So I get it, but that's the new phone number, though.
No,
That's
I would
like,
never.
Hey,
I did that with one person.
show me your Facebook.
And that was it. No.
See, I was always the guy in college that looked up people once I knew them. Like, say I was in a class and I would talk to these people and get to know them a little bit. Then I would go on Facebook, like, one random night that I was bored and just start trying to add people.
Okay.
And then you don't have to ask for phone numbers. You could just message them and be like, hey, what happened in class the other day? I never did anything weird like late at night, be like, hey, what's up, girl? What you doing? They're like, we're partying. Where are you? And I'm like, at home in my boxers, because I don't know where any of the parties are.
Wow.
If you wanted to know, I didn't have a strep throat. That's just how my voice gets at night when I'm talking to girls. That's how my, hey guys, what's
So
up?
really creepy?
No, I just try to impersonate Steve Buscemi as much as possible as I can.
Does that work?
No. But yeah, I mean, to me, this started off on the wrong foot. Like, it started off perfectly for this person because they finally struck up a conversation.
Yeah.
But it's like, it ended with, here's my card. Like, I think that just took out everything, like the whole mood and everything. You don't give somebody a business card. It's like, hey, do you have a Facebook? And you're like, oh, can I just give you my number instead and program it into your phone? Like,
why not just write your Facebook whatever on the back of your card? Or you can be like, here, this is my name. You can look me up on Facebook that way.
That just, again, you guys are just standing there. You both have your phones in your hands, probably walking. Like, you guys could just add it, or you could give them the phone number. Just be like, hey, can I just give you my phone number instead of being like, here's a business card. Like,
I can kind of.
And then that way they both have the phone number.
Yeah.
Because then you could be like, hey, this is my phone number. Can you call me so I have your phone number? And then, hey, let's meet up later. And then you give the little, like, cutesy, like, wave bye. You don't do the, here's my business card. I'll keep in touch, Jill. And then it's like,
Well, to play devil's advocate with that one, it kind of feels as though if you do that, like, you're like, okay, well, we can do this now. You're kind of putting that person on the spot to connect with you right away. Because what if the person's not really feeling you that much, or was like, maybe,
but he asked
maybe
for
not.
the Facebook. Or she. I don't know. We're putting pronouns to these people. And I don't know. Yeah.
They.
The it that we're referring to.
I don't think you should call anybody it. But
I don't know. That's just me with. Sorry, water got stuck in my throat.
Ugh.
So the final paragraph is, I regret not asking you for your number, laugh out loud, ... That's not a good place to laugh if you're regretting something. So that's like, no, I'm not gonna say it. If you are reading this, tell me my name or call me on the phone that is on my card. That is so passive aggressive. That's like, hey, message me on Craigslist or just use the phone number I gave you, idiot. Or tell me about the conversation we had. Thanks. ...
Yeah.
That one's very specific.
I think if she never, or whoever didn't call them or whatever, then they weren't intending to call them. I mean, granted, it could be one of those things, that person lost their card and other things could have happened, but.
Yeah, I like to think that, it was going to work out and that then he just lost the card.
Yeah.
And that's why we have phones now. Like, we don't need to give up business cards. Like, keep your business, just say, hey, can I give you my phone number? I think once you hit the business card, it's just like, oh, what? I'm not feeling romantic anymore. Speaking of love that disappeared because that guy disappeared, this one's called Every Time We Start to Get Close Again, You Disappear. We've started and stopped going on... Gosh. All these, Anyways, I'm gonna start talking. They're gonna... how I'm reading these.
Just do it.
We've started and stopped going on dates 4 times now. Every time, the connection feels palpable. We have fun. We start making plans for more. And then you vanish, or something happens where I feel you backing away, and I protect myself for my own good. And then the cycle repeats. It sucks. Last summer, I was falling in love with you. When we saw each other again in June, it felt like there was a chance for that again, if we wanted it. Then you vanished again. The end.
They're married.
It has to be.
They have someone else.
There has to be somebody else. Or, like, the other guy keeps, like, breaking up with a girlfriend, and then he'll start seeing this one person, and then he'll find somebody else, and then just vanish.
Yeah.
Like, there's somebody else in that mix.
Exactly.
There has to be.
Which I feel bad for that person that they don't see that.
Well, I feel like they could see it, but it's... like, they don't want to see it. If that's the case, like, they just want to be like, no, this is real. This is going to be okay. It's not. Just relax. Wow, these are all really small. I'm not gonna apologize for this. 'Cause we gotta...
Phrasing.
What?
Nothing. Just
phrasing?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Okay, here we go.
You said this is small. I'm not gonna apologize for this.
Okay, here we go. Okay, this is called My Last Chance. And it looks like a poem. So maybe it's clickbait. But it's a good title. Even though I was just randomly clicking, it was a good title. So, this will be my last post to you.
Oh, Jesus.
I love you always. Have always will. That was one line, by the way. I love you always. Have always will. That should be on a t-shirt. Just because we don't see each other anymore doesn't mean my feelings for you have stopped. I wish I knew how to not love you. It would be so much easier for me, but I don't know how. I've tried. But I know that you don't love me back, and I just can't pretend to be just your friend now. It hurts too much. If you ever really felt something for me, dang it, phone. If you ever really felt anything, if you ever really felt something for me, then you would understand. Put your real name and subject so I know it's you. That has nothing to do with anything. That was 7 hours ago.
And that's their last post? So
Why
they've
is-
been doing multiple posts about that?
Yeah, I don't get it. Again, super vague. How am I supposed to know that's a post? Like, if I'm the guy, how am I supposed to know that? Like, I'm just chilling out on missed connections, and then this is just like, hey, my last chance. What if I didn't see the other, like, however messages
Yeah.
between 2 and 30 messages that this person has posted, yet, like, my last chance. Hey, by the way, if you can't decode all that cryptic crap up there, if somehow you do that and you see this post and you can decrypt it, hit me up with your name in the subject so I know it's you. It's like...
Well, it kind of feels as though they know that person goes on there because they said friend. So they're posting it up so they can see it? I don't know.
This is misconnections on Craigslist. This isn't freaking National Treasure. Like... What am I supposed to do? Put lemon juice on my phone screen and
Yes.
we have to take the Declaration of Independence.
Decoration?
The Declaration of Independence. I'm bankrupt.
Aw.
Check out my new movie, Inconceivable.
Oh, jeez.
Now on the internet. I watched it. It's bad.
Oh.
It's really bad. There's boobies in it, though. Retired Asian teacher in Panera. That's cool. That's cool. Hi. That's how it starts off. Hi, like it's an email. So this has got to be like older. Like an older kind of generation person. Because a lot of these are like, you were wearing pink. Like they just get into it. This one's just like, hi, comma, like tab, tab, tab. And then they...
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they're doing like the whole like enter.
Like email etiquette
like
type
an
of
email
thing.
thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're doing an email kind of thing. So here we go. Hi. We both know we had amazing eye contact. All right.
That happens.
Yeah, we both know we had amazing eye contact. Have you ever had amazing eye contact with anybody?
Well, usually it's not of somebody that I like. They, for some reason, they're staring, and then I make a weird face, and then they break, and then they walk away. So,
Okay. So you would consider that amazing eye contact?
kind of, because I made them uncomfortable.
Ah, so that makes this even better.
Yes.
So we both know we had amazing eye contact, staring at each other in Panera Bread this afternoon. I thought you were so cute, and I couldn't take my eyes off you. Loved your small, cute figure and jet black hair. Do you want to meet again?
They never really met.
I was about to say, they didn't meet. That's like when catfish say, oh, we've been dating for 3 years. No, you weren't.
That annoys me so badly.
You were texting them, and you like the model that's in the pictures, and you want to believe that's the model. Guess what? No. I like Chinese food, too. That feels racist right there. That feels... Do you think it's like a pickup line, or do you think it's like actual being racist?
That's just ignorance right there. That's straight up ignorance.
Yeah, because he didn't put like an emoji face next to it, so maybe that's like...
wow, no. If he had any chance, it's out the window. It's completely out the window.
Wow, I didn't even think of that when I read it.
Wow.
So I like Chinese food, too. I'm a Caucasian guy with glasses.
Of
Let
course.
me know what I said to you.
Hopefully
so
it wasn't
they-
Chinese food.
So they talked. Let me know what I said to you. So,
Hopefully it wasn't
they must
racist.
have talked. Oh, when you passed by, I had to look at that ass.
He did not say that.
Yeah.
He did not.
He did.
You know what? I had a little bit of hope for this person, a little bit, and then he said the Chinese thing, and then that at the end.
This guy started out so strong with amazing eye contact. And then he kind of totally just blew it out of the water with this.
Wow.
We need to get together. You seem nice and friendly. Tomorrow is fine.
Like, she's gonna see that.
Oh, this posted
then-
6 hours ago, so she had 6 hours by the time we're reading it now.
I hope she doesn't see it, honestly.
What if she sees it and she's like, oh, yeah.
No,
Oh,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely not.
I sure hope so.
No.
I was hoping that Caucasian guy with the glasses who said something while I walked by would write this in here. Because I take my time and go on misconnections. Well, she's retired. Maybe she does that.
No. I think she'd probably get anybody.
You never know.
Yeah.
We're looking at this, and I didn't think we seem like the demographic, maybe. Alright, that was weird. It just was like, hey, M, I miss you. It just said, hey, M, I miss you.
That's it?
Love R.
I kind of feel as though these people are taking advantage of this because, like, say if you're married or whatever in your relationship, and then this is the way to contact each other.
Hey, meet me on
Misconnections.
Misconnections, New York. Brooklyn. I'll use the... That's so weird, though.
Dude, think about it, though. You can't really trace it. You can be cryptic like that and then write each other back and forth.
And then you gotta delete all your computer history. First of all, why would you want to cheat? That's my whole thing. It's like, you can't handle the relationship you're in right now because you're thinking about cheating, and now you're gonna try to put two people into this. Like, what if the other girl doesn't know you're cheating? Guess what? Now you're cheating on two girls that don't know about each other, and what do you get out of it?
That's because the person's being selfish.
I think he's being ignorant. He or she is being ignorant
Or
because
both.
that doesn't make any sense.
That's
You're already making one girl miserable, girl or guy miserable, by not being around all the time and messaging this other person. Like, just do the right thing and just...
Well, that's because most people are comfortable with their situation with their girlfriend, boyfriend, so they want that comfort, but then they want something else new.
I'm not going to get into it right now. We'll save
I'm
that
just
for
saying.
other things. You said, I know where you live, and then answered, maybe, smiley face, for us. That's the title. You said, I know where you live, and then answered, maybe. I want to be more than very good friends with my neighbor in Long Island. I am in Long Island. Thank you for the reference. I didn't see it in the title, which I did. I'm being sarcastic.
Oh my god.
My neighbor in Long Island suggests that you live next to somebody in Long Island. And then just make sure I am in Long Island. She and I fell in love in the staircase. She was happy, I was happy to see her at my work nearby, and to her question, "And are you here to rescue me from this prickly guy?" I was, and still am. I hope she does what she said today soon. Oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with people? Why can't they just write legible? Like,
The school system's failed.
to me, I feel like these people are they're like sitting there going, okay, well, I have 2 minutes before I have to leave the house to get somewhere. I'm going to write this thing real quick, not proofread it, throw it up, and then I'm going to leave real quickly. Like, take some time, go to the bathroom, do your number 2. It takes at least 3 minutes, and take your time.
Well, you have to understand, like...
Multitask.
I'm not trying to give people an excuse, because they should not have an excuse to write in proper grammar and English and everything else, but the fact that the generation, depending on how old they are, that they write cryptic now. It's like, there's nothing spelled out perfectly.
True. So I don't even know what's going on right now. So come to my house. I have to wait for her, because I promised a friend I would. She knows how I feel about her, no question there. When will you come get me from my island? I want to help and protect her forever. Red helmet guy.
If she's... Wait, is this the neighbor?
Yeah.
Then just talk to her. She's your neighbor. You don't have to find her.
But it sounds like she's in a relationship still.
Okay, then back off.
I don't know.
Oh my God. Weird. Red helmet guy? Does he wear the helmet all the time?
Red helmet guy, 42. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. I'm not going to pick anything that's like, hey, guys, I'm looking for this, or looking for somebody to, hey, what's this?
No.
Like, no, I accidentally clicked it, and I'm like, no, we're not doing this. That's not what I want. That's not what Misconnections was made for, people. It's made for love and finding the person that you might miss out on.
Okay, well, first and foremost, what if they are looking for love, but just in the wrong area? So you can't just push them away and say they aren't looking for love.
Looking for love in all the wrong places, right? That's a song. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Okay, well, this is a weird one, because it's definitely different than all the other ones. So the title for this one is called Help Me to Report Him. What does that mean, and why are we reporting this guy? Let's get into it. Me name is Mahendra Dani. Dang it, I said his name. But he put it on Craigslist.
This is true. He put it out for the public to see, so you can say it.
Yeah. I won't say anything else. I'll edit any other name, because he puts another name in here, and I'm not going to say it. But he put it in there, because that's his name. He put it on public record. He put another person's name in here that I don't know if the other guy wants it.
You just want to cover your butt.
Yeah.
On this. Okay.
And I don't want the 3 people who might listen to this to know who we're talking about right now.
True.
All right, here we go. My name is that name. I live in Staten Island. Me don't have me green card, and a guy say he go help me get it for $10,000. He married me, and he gave me a sign in my bank account.
Okay, this sounds like a cry for help already.
He filed papers for me, but he also he took all my money. Now he doesn't answer my call.
Oh.
His name is this, and he lives there. I can't go to the cops. All my money. He just wanted all my money. I worked so hard packing bread all night for you to do something like this to me. How can you sleep at night knowing you are a thief? You know that I am telling the truth. That's why you are flagging the post.
What?
What do I do? This is our wedding picture. I am the short guy. Yeah, that's a huge scam right there. That's a scam right there.
Okay, first and foremost, they could get in trouble for doing that because they're basically saying this marriage was a fraud.
Yeah, and you know, some of these people, somebody could, like, the wrong kind of person could be reading that and then be like, I need to get justice on this guy for this guy. And then it's like, that's not real. And I don't know what this guy is thinking. He could, I mean, I know it won't help his green card situation for the marrying thing, but, I mean, he took all your money. Like, if you're looking for a cheap way to get a green card, first of all, don't do it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Try to do the right thing and get it the right way instead of taking shortcuts. But I don't want to say this is... If somebody suggests, hey, I'm going to get you something really difficult, but you're going to get it easily...
Everybody's going to take the easy route. You should know this.
I'm not going to take the easy route.
Well, you're a golden child, so...
But I thought that was a myth.
What?
That you could get a green card just by marrying somebody.
Oh, it's true.
I thought that was a myth.
No, I know some people.
I had a Jamaican math teacher who I don't think knew math in high school. And we all, like, she got married to this guy, and then, like, 3 months later, she divorced him.
That you can't. You have to stay married for a certain amount of time.
Well, I don't remember how long it was, but it was not long enough, I feel. And everybody was just like, she totally just married him for the green card. Mm-hmm. And I think so. But anyways, tall, short hair, blonde, R train. Man, Subways. I didn't think the Subways were going to be this jam-packed.
I already had a feeling that it was going to be a lot of Subways because there's a lot of people on there. And yeah, there's a lot of pretty people on there too.
Well, there's no... It's either you walk or take the Subway. Like,
yeah.
Streets are jam-packed anyways.
Or
like,
taxi, but... Yeah.
I watch $1 Million Listing in New York. I know how New York is.
Have you ever been to New York?
No. Not even close. Well, Michigan. Is that close? Physically, right? But not, like... Not anything else.
Yeah, no.
Anyways. You were standing on the R train platform on 23rd Street around 2:30 p.m. with a kid and a gentleman. Whoa. So this guy is, like, checking out this girl who has a kid and a gentleman, and now he's, like, trying to entice her. You had on a long black dress that hugged your beautiful frame. It was killing me inside not to say anything to you. But I was unsure if the gentleman was your man, husband, or maybe just a friend. We clearly were interested in each other, in my opinion. In my opinion. So this is definitely a dude looking at a girl. Because, like, can I just say, like, there's something in every guy that's like, oh, we made eye contact, and she didn't, like... As long as, like, you make eye contact with, like, the person that you're, like, attracted to, and they don't go, like, make a face and then turn away real quickly, it's like, yeah, she likes what she sees. Like, for some reason, that's just in every guy to be like, yeah, she's digging this. It's like, that's not necessarily the case. Like, she could be, like, looking back because there's a noise that just looked at you and then walked, like... But, we clearly were interested in each other, in my opinion, because we kept making eye contact. Where is she going to look? There's only a few places you can look on a train. You were the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god, that line just kills me.
Tall, slim, beautiful curves, nice eyes, caramel complexion, and you are killing that hairstyle.
Wow.
And you know how this is like a major thing? You're killing that hairstyle. He has an exclamation point and a period. Because it's like a statement, but he's exclaiming it. It's like when you do like the exclamation point and a question mark.
Oh my god!
You're like what? But man, he was just like, you're killing that hairstyle.
Wow.
Oh, now that needs to be on a t-shirt.
Killing that.
Killing that hairstyle. I would die to see you again. Hope this message finds you well. Again, there's no like, hey, tell me what I was wearing. Like, it's just like, hey, she should know if she made a lot of eye contact with the one guy that couldn't stop staring at her on the R train. She should know, like, to message me.
Well, she's probably also like, okay, this guy keeps looking at me. I'm kind of getting creeped out. You keep looking back at them, like, oh my god, clutches purse, and then yeah.
Also, he posted it twice.
He was really excited.
You just want to let her know, hey, you're killing it hairstyle. You're killing it. Great body rub, free massage for anybody that wants a free massage.
See, that person they keep doing that.
Yeah. Well, there's one in New York. There's 2 in Tampa. There's 1 in Orlando.
Yeah.
And now there's 1 in New York. So anybody that just like... Also, people are just putting up their like Tinder profiles on these things. Why?
What?
Yeah, they're
That's
just
awesome
like,
advertising.
They're just like, hey, I'm a guy who likes girls. Here's my frames and my numbers and my, It's like, no, stop.
That's actually genius.
No, it's not.
Because Tinder gives you your own little, website or whatever, and then you put the link.
Yeah. Okay, so we have another reply one. I don't know, you can't tell where the first message is, but this one's a long one. That's gonna be great.
Yep.
All right, like nothing happened. Okay, so this is called Reply If You Knew the Truth. Why is it that you won't give the what you do in fact believe he deserves? Oh, that's not even the end of the sentence. They put a dash and they have more.
I want that on a shirt.
All right. I'm gonna make this into my phone like wallpaper.
Do it.
It's like an inspirational quote. It's just like, why is it that you won't give the what you do in fact believe he deserves, which is the truth that you never told him? Why make him live life without knowing the truth if you do in fact love him? Seems like you are more concerned about your own feelings and emotions than his. It sounds corny and cliche, but the truth, quote unquote, will set you free. 1, you tell him everything. I promise you that no matter what is, he will always respect you for that. I'm in a similar situation myself, being that I know deep down that there is so much she hasn't told me. She refuses to be honest with me and just wants to have a fresh start and move on with her life. To me, it's so unfair to do that to someone who loved you and wanted a life with you. First, you break their heart and then offer no explanation and no closure. So now I am forced to move forward with the belief that I have always meant absolutely nothing to this woman. It sucks. And I know if I were the guy in your situation, if you told me even what you wrote there to my face, I'd respect you and love you forever for just giving me that. That's it. That's it.
That was the reply to that post?
Yeah. Oh, and it says, if you knew the truth, and then it's like a song. It's like, if you knew the truth, parentheses, it doesn't matter. That was in the parentheses. Also, that line is so overused, by the way. If you would have just told me the truth, I'd respect and love you forever. You know how much bullcrap I call on that line? Because that's not even close to the facts. Like, a whole bunch of guys or girls always say that, and it's like, oh, don't worry. Like, if you just tell me the truth, everything's gonna be fine. Like the truth isn't like this, like, blanket thing where it's like, everybody's just like, hey, tell me the truth. It'll be all good. It's like, no, if they said something, like, I still feel like this guy would, like, you put up a whole, guy or a girl, well, it's a guy, I guess, put up this whole rant on misconnections. Like, he's already dramatic and, like, ridiculous. So I can only imagine if she was just like, hey, this is the truth, which, yeah, she should. But don't put in the line like, hey, everything's fine if you just tell me the truth. And then she, like, tells him, and he's like, all right, cool, thanks for telling me. Bye. Mad respect and love for you. Bye. Like, he won't say that. I feel like this guy's going to start throwing things, breaking things, being like, it doesn't matter, parentheses, it doesn't matter.
Are you assuming that this person would do this, though.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Because I've said that line before.
Oh.
And that did not... It didn't go well. I didn't throw anything, but it's like... It wasn't fine. like, it wasn't good. Like, I was like, just tell me the truth. It's fine. It'll be all good. It's like, no, it wasn't. It's not all good. In fact, it was the opposite. It was really bad. All right, cool. Let's do this. Let's do this last one.
Okay.
I don't want to leave off on a reply. Let's do Italian restaurant. All right. We met up at an Italian restaurant in Carmack this past weekend. After having unbelievable hot sex in the basement.
Ew, the basement?
Also, in the Italian restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought it was like, oh, that's part of my house. It's definitely, I guess it's part of the Italian restaurant. But they met up in an Italian restaurant. So they met up.
So they met up there, but they don't say that they went back to the house. Because, I mean, if you go to your house, you have a bed. Why are you in the basement?
But the problem is they met up. Like, they had to have had contact originally.
This is true.
So that's the whole thing. Like, this isn't a misconnection. This is like, hey, we met up. Why are you putting on misconnections? Maybe he, like, forgot our number?
Just keep going.
Hot sex in the basement. I left my phone there. There we go. That's why. I left my phone there, and then next day you were able to track me down and bring my phone to my house. Okay.
Okay, the plot thickens.
Okay. You shocked me, but damn, your story was good, and I want to make it up to you. I'm confused.
She stole the phone.
I know you said your girlfriend works at same restaurant.
So probably just her friend.
Okay.
Maybe.
Let's just say. I want to be discreet as ever, too. So maybe he's...
It's a dude?
No. I think what you're saying is true. Like, it's a girlfriend. Okay, I don't know.
Oh, well, maybe discreet because if they keep hooking up in the basement of...
And then her friend will see it.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, she'll say something.
Yeah. The girl must have somebody. He has someone.
He's being very discreet on this. Like,
it's not discreet at all.
Get more details in this. When you showed up at my house, I swore you still... Alright. When you showed up at my house, I swore you still had hair gel in your hair. Laugh out loud.
What?
I did notice that mound of dirt in your... I can't say
okay,
this.
that's a red flag that she dirty.
LOL, I did notice the bulge, but my girlfriend did the talking and was like, we should go back to the restaurant and leave the waiter a big tip. I was like, only if you ever knew, LOL. It was really hot and I appreciate your honesty. He is Italian, so it is a he.
Oh, dang. Oh, wait, whoa. So the dude has a girlfriend who went to the restaurant, and the guy that he hooked up with is the waiter. And so they went to the basement and did things.
So this is like Brokeback Mountain, but with an Italian restaurant and not a mountain. The mountain is the basement.
But that's just...
Brokeback Mountain sequel.
That's just still dirty that that person had stuff in their hair still.
I was just hair gel. It was really hot and I appreciate your honesty. He is 25, Italian and Irish.
Oh.
I want to meet again. I am 44, Italian salt and pepper in shape.
Dang.
Wow.
Get that.
That was some like detective work. My brain is hurting. I didn't think I would have to think that much.
That one was exciting. I like that one.
That one was like... That one had layers to it. That one was complex.
I like that.
yeah, that was. I think that's a good one to end on.
Yeah.
So, wow, there's a lot of them. A lot of them just popped up that we didn't even get to. Like by the minute, these are being put up.
What?
But anyways, so that's the first episode of Mr. and Miss Connections. Basically, that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna go in. We're gonna just riff on them like we did on this episode. You can expect it throughout the rest of however long we do this, which is maybe an eternity, if the right things happen. If you're listening to this on YouTube, leave us a like and a comment, possibly subscribe so you'd never miss an episode. Once this is up on iTunes, you can catch us on iTunes at Mr. and Miss Connections, spelled exactly how it sounds. And you can subscribe to us, and it'll just pop up in your iPhone or iPod or whatever. We're also trying to get on Google Play, so you can listen to us anywhere. Anywhere and anywhere. I just said anywhere and anywhere. Mm-hmm. Wow. Everywhere and anywhere that has Wi-Fi. So, anyways, yeah. So you can expect it. Next week we're gonna do LA, I believe. Then we're gonna do Seattle, possibly another state altogether. In the next one, we'll just go around.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed and do all the stuff that you want to do. Also,
awesome ending.
Also leave us a comment on possibly if you put something in the misconnections, where you want to see us look up misconnections next, or
you had a success story.
Or a success story. So we're dying to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah. So I'm Andrew.
And I'm Leilani.
And we will see you next week for Mr. and Miss Connections of Love.
Oh, God, no.
It's just Mr. and Miss Connections. I don't know why I added the other thing. Anyways, bye.